thanks you and thrives. So shall its wild seeds. Much more tending awaits us.
Cool, guys. Be cool.
Something for every occasion. Take pride in your work.
Is Marius here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the Paladin legendaries? Sans the Vancouver one that's not out yet?
No, I actually had. I was gonna look that up because I didn't know they're coming out. I just saw people talking about how like the Ashen Hollow and like it's gonna be broken because the ability
Yeah, it's
is
probably
so
gonna be
strong.
broken. The what they're called? Hearing one though seems pretty nutty, to be honest.
Let me look. It's probably in news, I guess. The news. Let's see.
It should be a recent post on Wildhead, regardless of like where it is exactly.
Yeah, like I mean, the Kyrian legendaries or the Kyrian Covenant ability is just like so nice in general. Even it's just
Yeah. This one, I mean, specifically for Holy Paladin, I feel like it's gonna be really good because it's not just like the numbers. It's not just like it's gonna increase your throughput because of this. It's gonna also do it because of like holy power gain is kind of nice.
Let's see, Paladin. Every 10 seconds? What? Damn. Yeah, I mean, if you actually get the holy shocks from all that, that's crazy. That's
Like I see that one, and I just want to know like what are they gonna be thinking of for Ashen Hollow? Like what's it gonna do?
Walker must be close.
Because it's probably gonna just be insane.
I really want them to buff Necrolord. I really want to play Necrolord Pally, but it's just like I think even with that legendary, like that still doesn't compare.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be something like that. I mean, the rogue, the flagellation one for a rogue is if it goes out as it currently is gonna be just like it's gonna really cement Sin is just like you just destroy single target. Like
the Night
insane.
one though is
Yeah.
if that's like your party, that'd be crazy because cooldown recovery 10% on 4 people is pretty nuts actually. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
also
more
pretty-
group stacking though? Because
That might
that's
be.
already
So
just a
it says
nightmare.
Well,
you went
that
up to
one's easier
4
group stacking because it's just
allies.
like as long as you have 4
True.
people in the party, it's not like that one's good to have people in this group.
But yeah, I mean, I imagine though, like the Ashen Hollow is just going to be more damage. I think they're. I wonder if they're just going to keep going in that direction now. So it's like you keep
It
falling
could
a
be.
bit further behind on healing, but your damage just scales. So like,
But I feel like that's just gonna like push it further into being the best for like early progression rating because that's what's
I think
important is
so.
the damage.
I mean, that's
like,
also
'cause-
why like that's what Disc Priest was like for so long too. And I mean, like they haven't nerfed Disc's damage. But like if you think about like what a Disc Priest has been for so long, it's been like a hybrid class that like, yeah, they're really good with mitigation, but at the same time, like a Disc Priest puts out, you know, half a DPS's worth of damage, and that's kind of what Holy Pally's going into now. Get this fly.
Man, if they do something to push Ashen Hollow into more damage and healing, it's probably just gonna be like not even close to the best. Like,
As it is
or not
now,
even-
yeah,
it's
like
not gonna
so
be like
many
a contest.
people,
I'll say like
people were sleeping on it because they're like, yeah, unless if you're in a world first guild, like you don't want Ashen
Yeah.
Hollow. But then people started realizing
it's
like,
just so
oh,
good.
you can do like essentially an extra tank's worth of damage. Like, why would you
Yeah,
not
but
do
like,
that?
even if you're not a world first guild, those damage checks still exist for you because
Yeah, that's like why people
your
like
players
people
just
were
aren't as
sleeping
good.
on it. Yeah, like they just
Mhm.
didn't think about like yeah, like every time I used Ashen Hollow, like it was still one of my top 4 or 5 heals, and it was 60 to 75% overheal.
yeah.
Like that's why I think
damage.
Divine Toll's just better because it's a 1-minute cooldown, so like you're so much more flexible with the casts. Like yeah, like you can see like Sludge Fist, like you get good casts of it and it's just crazy. Oh, my inventory's full.
It'd be sick if it was like it gives a damage amp to the paladin while they're in it or something like that.
I mean, you already get a huge damage amp inside Ashen Hollow.
Yeah, but you know more. Like just you take 10% more, or you do 10% more damage while you're in or some shit. Something dumb.
I take it. My big debate now is if I want to go. I've already got my quest in progress to rejoin. Oh, I got my new mount to rejoin the Venthyr, but the question is when I think I can get away with going Night Fae for theoretically 2 weeks. The rogue ones.
I mean, do you think we like won't be able to kill a certain boss without, like, with you on Night Fae?
So like, it depends. It depends on how tight it is. Like, it'd be a lot harder to, underheal fights as Night Fae, and the damage will definitely be a lot lower. I think damage might be a little similar to what it is now, but probably a tiny bit lower because the raw holy power generation you get from Kyrian is still extra DPS. Night Fae though would be extra damage on like essentially whoever I simp for though, because I think one of the buffs gives like essentially similar cooldown reduction to oh god, what I think it's similar to fairies. So it is essentially like an extra person having fairies, but I think that they're a bit different with like damage and
Someone help me summon Zoid. Oh hey, it's Keats.
so Rogue Kyrian legendary
Miami
sounds,
Gamster.
doesn't sound that great.
No, it really doesn't. I don't really know.
Like, you don't even like you typically will like can spend the anima charged combo point like at some point before it expires, right? Or does it anima or does it you can use it on 4 separate combo points?
No, yeah, that's what I'm thinking now actually. Because initially, as soon as I read it, I was like, it's just gonna like do the same one every time, which would sound weird, but that makes more sense that it would be 4 empowered.
Yeah, so like you can spend like
things,
1,
which is
2,
like-
3, or like 2, 3, 4, 5, and you
Yeah,
get like a finisher on
essentially.
each. But that also seems
Yeah.
like a huge pain to use.
It's not that bad. There's a lot of ways you can like guarantee.
I guess yeah, if you play Rogue more, you probably are a lot more. For me, my issue was like I played Rogue for a hot like 2 weeks, but it was still like the occasional extra combo point I'd get would be like, oh shit, I forgot. You
Yeah.
get, what, a combo point every 10 seconds in combat or something like that.
For Sin Rogue, for Sub Rogue, it's like every 5 auto attacks, you're guaranteed to get an extra one, and it can happen like I don't remember. He told me the percentages for Sub. I don't remember them. I can look it up, but like that's for like Sin Rogue, it's like pretty easy to since you can get extra ones based on crit, but you also have Garrote, which is always a single combo point. You can have Shiv, which is 1 or 2 with crits, and then you have between 2 and 4 with Mutilate. So it's like you have options to like build around it, but you also don't have to worry about immediately prioritizing those unless you're like doing an opener and like you want to hit your Shiv, like get big Shiv ones, which is also important. But it's usually pretty fun. Like that one seems like that one's absolutely the weakest one of all of them. But
That
like the
fix seems
Necrolord
pretty
one and the
cool.
Venthyr one are just incredibly good. Like
Yeah,
not only is
but-
it 2 additional charges, but the 2 nearby enemies is just like spread cleave gonna go bonkers. It's just really sick.
Yeah, if I pick up my rogue again, I think I'm gonna admit that I'm not gonna PvP and I just go outlaw.
Flagellation is something that people use a lot for PvP right now anyway, because it's like really good. Like it's really good. It's also really good for PvE for
I
Sinra.
think everyone PvPing is playing Bone Spike.
Oh really? Oh okay then.
Yeah,
Oh,
Flagellation's
I
way too
forgot
much
they did
setup.
buff it.
I
I mean,
say, when I started,
really.
it was like when people
It's
were
not like
swapping from
you don't use
Kyrian
it
to
for
Nightfey.
the haste buff. Use it for the killing people while you're killing them, because it's just extra damage while you're using your combo points. And the initial damage is pretty high.
Also, Necrolord is just the best defensive covenant anyways, so most people who can play it
That's
will.
also true. Yeah. Bone Spec also does own since they buffed it. It's pretty great overall.
What are you maining next year?
I was gonna say Rogue, but then today showed that they were looking at Demon Hunter, so it's gonna be one of those two.
But we need the Gangster.
Yo, if Demon Hunter pumps, dude, that shit kind of pumps, dude. They buff it single target even more than it's now. Like they buffed it now. It's like 15% for all the things you're hitting a lot, which is Cast Strike, Annihilation, and then Demon's Bite / Demon's Blades based on talent choice, which is like pretty solid because it's a 15% buff for all of those, which is I don't remember the exact percent, but like it certainly is not something to sleep on. And the rest of the class is very good. Like
I still think it's gonna be middle of the pack for single target.
it's probably not going to pop on single target, but it's certainly going to be doing far. It's going to be like pretty solid though, at least.
I mean, if you look at a single target boss and adjust Demon Hunter up 5%, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, it's barely even behind the other melee right now. It's not like that much worse. So getting a buff is pretty big.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's very close to just being an insanely good class, like really, really, really good class. Like stack multiple in like progression, as opposed to like just bring one.
It's definitely gonna put Vengeance on the bench.
Yeah, and Vengeance is already getting kind of slowed down a bit, just because like, you know, other classes are just other tanks have been buffed and such, so it's like not as good anymore. So.
Oh no, they've added new dailies to the mod, that update? No.
I mean, you knew they were going to.
No.
Yeah,
Get fucked.
No.
gotta have variety. Also, the mod isn't bad anymore. There's no eye.
Wait, what? Oh, they got rid of it?
Yeah, you do it in a quest. You fuck up the eye and just get it gone, and then like that's it.
Not
That's why you go. That's why you go kill it in the raid.
no,
Oh, God, no.
that's bad.
That means that
No,
you
that's
can
great.
spend all day in the mod.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's great. You don't. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Dude,
Hell
you can
yeah.
kill
Progress,
every
dude.
rare,
You can
yes.
kill.
Yeah,
You can literally
I'm gonna
just
have to
do
spend
it.
like
There's like
3
no
hours every day in
stupid
there.
ass.
Stitch is going
No,
away though.
They
They already
get rid
said.
of sockets.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Wait, how do we get
Yeah.
sockets then?
there's new. There's. I mean, there's gonna be new.
Mega
currency and shit.
Stygia.
Mega Stygia.
Oh, do you have
Fucking
to
man,
kill the
Mega
Mega
Soul
Boss?
would have
Bosses?
been so great, dude. It's gone. They
Mega?
changed it to like an actual like Soul Embers now, but it was Mega Soul. That would have been
I'm-
the best.
Oh,
Pissed that they didn't call it Soul Coal. Like that's what they should have named
Soul
it.
Coal.
Mega,
yeah, that would
oh,
also be
Mega.
really good.
Well,
Wait, am I gonna be
9.2 and
activated?
9.3.
It's gonna be
And then
Stitch,
rise
right?
And then stop summoning people. Fuck.
Champion. The Maw needs your help.
I'm voting.
Instead
There's
of
also, like, a
Denari,
new
we talk to
reputation and
Magni
shit,
and the
so-
Maw.
Cracking open a cold one.
Raspberry
boys.
pink lemonade, sparkling polar. Mmm.
That's a long name, but it sounds pretty good.
She is fuck.
Polar seltzers, I'm telling you.
Did I summon Wall? Why did you get that summon?
Got the
I've
second
been-
one. I was AFK for a sec.
I've been toying. I've been toying with getting a soda stream, but I've heard that
We
they're
had one
bit
for a
of
while,
pain.
Marius. Like, unless you can get the refills easily, it's just... It's a lot cheaper, sure, but...
Yeah, I just drink so much seltzer.
Yeah, we do too. It's just we had to, like, go to New Jersey to get the refills, and it ended up
Yeah.
being more of a pain in the ass, and then we
Who
just
wants to
stopped
go to
using it.
Jersey? Ugh.
Check.
Oh, I should put on my raid healing set. Here we go.
Are we Vantising?
We probably should take advantage of this, yeah.
Ooh, Aiden with the fast one.
I hate
Marius
myself.
been caught slipping, dude.
It brings a tear to my eye.
I need to transfer over my fucking flask and food.
Oh, I meant to ask. So, how many item levels did you go up last night?
5.
I was
Wait, you actually
watching.
get
I was
that
like,
much gear? That's insane.
it was
I got-
raining loot.
I got fucking alright. So I got off-spec gloves for when I use literally any other legendary, which I did use last night, which is nice. I got a belt. I got a ring.
2 cloaks.
2 cloaks. 2 trinkets. I got from a boss drop best chest. I got a necklace, and then I think that is it from what I received. Yeah, I got 2 trinkets. To those. Yeah, I got the juice last night.
How much?
Dude,
And
when does my
how much
ass
did you
hurt?
go up, Keats?
Oh, I don't know.
'Cause I think you got a few too, right?
Yeah, I got.
Toes.
Did you enchant the chest?
I did. At least 2 eye
Oh, you
level.
didn't
It
check
depends.
the cloak.
It depends on the set I'm wearing, is the thing. Well, like 2 eye levels.
If I can get a weapon tonight, I'll probably shoot up a bunch because I have a 2 or 3 dagger still.
Don't do heroin just so you get a weapon, man. Relax.
Why should I do heroin then?
Ideally,
You need to do it
don't.
to flush out the 5G from your system after you get
Ideally,
the
make
COVID
sure you
shot.
delete the weak aura that.
Yeah,
that the
I
ranged
saw that.
one.
I need to
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, thank you for reminding me of that.
Okay.
where's my-
Make sure you get their correct week aura. A couple people have new jobs, and make sure you double check that it loads and that your other one does not.
What's it called again?
You have the kick weak aura set up as well, Lily.
I probably do. If it's the same one that Grawlus linked when we did the Dark Vein, I have that weak aura.
It's
Well,
part
it's
of
a
the
pack.
pack.
Reminders.
But it's 3
yeah, I
dimensions.
have the pack. Where's
Okay.
the Sire reminders range? Okay, just shit.
I feel like we're missing.
Melee one.
Zoid's in Pain 1, if that's...
Yeah,
Painless.
I guess we can put loots in there instead. He doesn't normally do that one, but
Was there something?
I need another person to pop cooldowns on
and then
Edge.
that group should be the same, except it's got phallus, whatever, on it.
I need some. Yeah, I need someone to do cooldowns on Gloomvale.
Probably one of the boomkins. I don't think you need both on Sincere.
I just need one.
Does this pack actually show? It doesn't show that it has the one for
I just need one.
Oh,
the Nath.
Rice also has to do both gates.
Yeah, I mean, there's not
We have.
Oh, we can.
Oh wait, that's what's. Well,
a ton. We can do it with one gate. It's just
Alright.
it does have to run around more.
Assholes. Oh, right, that was activated.
We also could swap Rice to. We could swap basically like Rice and Wah or Rice and Pip, so that he's already over on that side and can set up that second gate more easily. If
I
you would
already
like
get
that.
hit by the thingies. I'm really bad at them.
We don't need a second gate, it's just he will have to do a lot of running. It's up to you, Rice. Do you want to swap mobs and then have an easier time running, or do you just want to do the same thing?
The thing is, like, I mean, I can do it. It's just like when we get pulled over for hand, it gets really dicey for gate because we're waiting and we place the barrier. It gets really spicy. Just
Okay,
saying,
I
it's
think
really risky.
Yeah, it's probably better if we swap then. So, Pip, do you want to do it or Wah?
I could do it. So that means I'm with the other ad group for both P2 ads.
Yes.
And
So
then
it will be.
which one are you cooldowning, Rice? And I'll save my bust for it. The second one.
I think Rice cooldown's the second one. I'm not positive
Okay.
though. And then we need a kick for Wah on Skull, which is. Who is over there? Do you have a pet out at that point, Rice? Can you do that kick?
I can do a kick, yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be that. And make sure you have the kick before Rice.
I'm still back in melee for P3 though, right?
No, you are actually playing in the ranged camp.
Okay.
If you look, we actually have a full range group, or a full melee group.
Huh.
So you are one of the ones that needs to grab the different weak order pack.
1 second. Can someone just link the ranged one?
I linked them up a little bit. I'm not sure if they
Am
scroll
I
off the
getting
screen.
in
Oh,
with you?
I thought it
Am I
was only-
getting
oh,
in
yeah,
with
you're
you
right.
guys? So I'm just giving them the gate.
So you need to
Oh, okay, I get it.
run down, like when you land, you drop the melee gate, and then you're going to be on the melee ad, but you don't have to take that gate. Over to it.
How am I gonna kick this?
I don't know how he's gonna kick.
Oh,
You
your
want me to
pet.
kick?
We let.
I can kick if it's an early skull.
It's the third one on skull, or potentially
should
second
be
if
okay.
Hayden.
Yeah, I'll do whatever's easier for
I
Ellie.
pretty much have to get first because I leave almost immediately after, but yeah, if you're over that way, Kelly, you can do it.
I can reach it from the other side of the platform, right? If I don't gate over, because I can't gate
Oh,
over
yeah,
with you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I should be okay.
Yeah, because Rice's pet only transfers if he gates. It doesn't go to the platform.
I guess that makes sense.
It's a melee pet.
Okay, so that should be fine then.
So yeah,
Um,
I was brainstorming in chat, but I could still get 2 CA last phase if I CD the second range ad, so I could do it. Would just be a really late one if we're so.
Okay, so all that stuff should be set up now. Make sure you grab the correct weak order and make sure it loads. And then only other thing we need to go over is the Phalith stuff. So you haven't done this fight at all yet?
No, but I've been studying it all day.
Okay, I mean, it'll probably take a pull or two to figure stuff out, but it's not super hard. If people want to come in here and stack so you can see where to start.
Where am I stacking?
Me and Val.
You're with Aiden and Val, since you're melee, you're up close-ish. And then
yeah.
there are other differences, like Luke's, you're actually in this first soak now, and I think that changed Gape.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're going to stack Phaelus with Gape and Fuzzy. So wherever you see them, you just need to stack directly on top of them. And then after you take the very first frontal, you never have to be in front of the boss again. And that's essentially all of phase 1. You have to do the lines, but it's essentially like heroic. Just don't slip 2. Phase 2, you just land. You're going to, as you face Nathria, you're going to look to your left. That's going to be Sincere. And that's going to be who you start on. It's just dodge orbs and pop CDs on Sincere. I think you don't have to pop CDs anymore, Gabe, since we switched some stuff up.
Okay,
so you're saving your CDs for Gloom Veil with Rice. And then after that, everything is kind of choreographed, Phaelus, so like you'll be sucked to the correct areas, just kind of automatically. So, and then only other phase 2 thing is Impales go into like a box formation by the mirror. So if its doorway is a mirror, we'd want 4 people basically on those 4 marks.
If you get the number 1, you want to try to run to the circle position, but the other ones don't matter as much. You don't have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just that 1 kind of needs to go to circle.
Yep. And then phase 3, if you got the ranged Sire Weak Aura pack that was linked, that's going to tell you where to drop seeds, but you're just going to have to see that a time or 2. Like, it's easy, but like you're going to need to see what's going on.
Yeah, I have all the seed positions like pictures on my other screens, so hopefully I can glance over and see it.
And just keep in mind you can. So like the 2 things to know going into it is that 1, you can see like the other realm people. So like if you see shadowy blue people, like don't run over them. And then the main thing, if you actually get a seed, as soon as you drop that seed in the correct spot, you need to move. You need to rotate clockwise. You can't like stay there and finish a cast or anything. Other than that, it's not super hard.
The only other one thing there too is if you get a seed, drop them in a straight line. So don't drop it like from the center of the room, like forward and back instead of side to side, because otherwise we might get knocked off after soaking.
And when you drop your seed, so the seed generally goes to the right, and then you just rejoin the rest of the group, but don't move forward. When you drop your seed, always move left and then forward, because you got to think of it like a 2-lane road, and melee are barreling down towards you, and if you step forward, you might run into them.
Got it.
Okay. I think Phaelus still needs Vantus Rune, and I'm pretty sure people need quite a few buffs still.
Do we need to trade him one? I don't know if he has privileges.
I just got one.
I got him one, yeah.
Take a point.
Nice.
Okay, let's knock this out quick. Since you guys did a good job yesterday, we can be done with this really early.
Bye, Growlers.
Hi, Fuzzy.
I don't want to do this, chat.
5,
Toxic.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will
5,
for your
4,
arrogance.
3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they curse.
Tree soap.
I can't see where mine's coming from. I'm sorry.
Your youth has amassed a debt you cannot
4,
pay.
3, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
These lines suck.
Maybe when I'm doing really bad cocaine.
Yeah. I'm on the wrong hole.
5, 4, 3, 2,
What do you
1.
smell?
Confess your sins.
Good or bad?
I've heard that twice.
That you smell?
So
That's not a good sign.
Oh boy. I'm impressed.
That one didn't die yet.
Your
Okay.
vanity will cost you everything.
I thought you said no one didn't die yet. I'm like, yeah, that's the point.
Well, no one didn't die yet would imply that everyone did die.
Rigger's too much risk.
Right? Because it'd be no one died yet, but no one didn't die, which means everyone did die.
No, not everyone. But just
No, I mean-
this one person.
No one
Right?
didn't die, which implies, yeah, that means everyone did die.
Not
that means
everyone.
at least one person
At least
died.
someone
At
died.
least one.
Yeah, that means at least someone died.
No, because it doesn't
you
mean
might
like
have stumbled on the most confusing formulation of that.
no one didn't die. It means like you look at every single person individually, and they all have died because no one person hasn't died.
Watch boss damage.
I think it can actually like technically be either. Is the thing.
Yeah, we got stuff here.
Defensive, and then yeah, so big stop here.
Ross, I need grip. I need grip.
Are you telling Draws?
He's the raid leader. Shut up.
Just taking the 71.
Is it me or Buzz and Rice sound really alike?
That's racist.
That's racist.
Wait.
Well, they're both Canadian.
Stop!
Okay, stop damage.
Now go.
Don't push him yet. Okay.
I just have a demon chasing me. I can't attack it.
Zor
Is
chases.
it gonna kill you? What does this do?
Kitchen ties and intermission.
So just to confirm, I see these as...
Wait, it's the same debuff icon as Think from Beyond.
No, you don't.
Yep.
Veil.
Yes,
You-
it is.
Yeah, you hold for the second one.
Okay.
So there goes your parse.
Well, where is it?
I don't really... Doesn't really
Right here.
matter,
You
because
found it.
my parse is reliant on hitting the melee out of the first one, so it doesn't really matter.
Yes.
Scream for me.
I don't see a skull yet. Is it?
It's coming.
There it is. It's the next one on.
Someone get it then. Sorry,
Oh.
I had. Well, I thought it was
Just
going to be in
like
range of the
everyone.
platform.
Holy
and
shit, actually cool.
It's fine.
I had no idea it spawned on that
Yeah,
side
it
of the
spawns
platform.
when the boss comes to 66, and it spawns in that spot every time.
Okay, because I'm usually on the other side, on like the Boomvale side of the platform. and I
Or we could.
Should I have
It'll
pulled
be
on that?
it'll be like
no,
right
I
on
can
time
move
every
over
time.
there. I just
Okay.
I had no idea it spawned on that side of the platform because I never go over there.
Should I have pulled on that dude or what? 'Cause
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Wall usually combust that, and Wall's the
Okay.
other one.
Okay, buggers.
Yeah, we just-
Also, there are. It looked like there were only 3 like marks for who to kick, and mine never lit up there. So, hold on, 'cause I'm looking at
Well,
the
we died
note,
before it.
Yeah,
looked
they
like-
did,
well,
it didn't
looked-
get
I
to the
thought-
fifth kick.
Okay, it looked like it only went it went to 3 and then like reset back to 1.
It'll light up even if you're 4
Okay,
or 5.
okay. Cool. I just assumed that I might have missed.
Wait, actually, do
something
you have this weak or? Because I don't think that one's in the pack.
No, I do have that one.
That's
The
in
one
the
that
pack,
keeps
yeah.
linked has
Okay.
the one that I have. But, like I saw the numbers above both of my notes when I was going for it. I just didn't know if that one specifically needed it.
So wait, did the
Ooh, I
one
forgot to
you were
step
supposed to
kick.
kick reset, or did the second ad spawn and that's where you saw a 1?
The
Yeah,
one
there's
that I
2
was
ads.
supposed to
No,
kick.
it'll
The one that
like
I was supposed to kick, I did not.
Oh my
I saw
gosh.
the number flip over, and I did not know if I was supposed to look for a 4 or a 5, or if I was supposed to look for 2 from the second set.
No,
I
you
know
look
what
for
I'm
5
doing
on
now.
the
I know what I'm
skull
doing
ad.
now.
It'll say 5.
it will
So
have
I
a
wanna-
2 and be lit up, and everything
Okay.
will be okay.
That's all I needed. In that case.
Also remember that if you use a focus kick, that you have to be careful about that, so as to not target the wrong one.
I mean, isn't it a
I'm
melee
just gonna
range
make a
anyways?
macro for it.
He does,
Just
yeah.
do a
But
step kick. What are you doing, step kick?
Yo, fucking Nathria got destroyed. What the fuck?
Someone touched it.
Also, do I like run at the boss at the beginning with the rest of the melee and then run back to Val, or what?
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what I do.
this. Okay.
Like Val's just gonna stand still, and I'm ready.
Yeah, it just kind of. I was just like kind of standing there for a second. I saw everyone else running forward. I was like, I guess I'll just go too.
just waiting on Aiden.
I'm good. I was just trying to explain that to Illy, and I didn't hit ready.
Also, when should I pot his melee?
Phase 3 when we get into it.
Yeah, but like before that.
Don't.
Phase 1 if you
Yeah,
want
doesn't
parse
matter.
or if you want to do more ad damage. I don't pop
5,
phase 1. Huh?
4.
Yeah, I don't pot until phase
3,
3. There's no reason to.
2, 1.
You're
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Somehow didn't get my
Somehow none of us were on each other, yeah.
I thought I walked back to Val.
Wait, Val?
I think we all just got one stack somehow.
Yeah, that's interesting. I would wait till...
Confess your sins.
Just do one more group, the three of you stack together on, like, the next one.
It's gonna hurt.
I mean, you can also stagger them out, like, none of these next ones are hard, so that is fine too, if you don't think you can survive.
I'm fine staggering.
I mean, we can do it all at once. I think we can all survive it. I don't know if Val can, but probably.
I'll be fine.
It just stack somewhere then.
The boom can die.
Let's see. I'm just gonna stack on Val now.
Yeah.
Pain cleanses the soul.
I'm at 2 stacks now.
I'm at 0.
Oh. Yeah, just check your stacks since things are different.
It's supposed to be at 3. I'm still at 2, right?
Your vanity will cost you everything.
You're fine at 3 now. I forget which rank normally.
Oh, my core arm.
I'm normally 2.
The soul.
You're fine at 3. You don't even need to mobility with it. Well, other than obviously Roar.
Hit.
Hit.
I made a mill.
Exterminate this vermin.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
5, 4, 3.
Now I have to cap cooking or something.
Pain cleanses the soul.
That'll be a big stop. Lost damage there.
Your vanity will cost you
4,
everything.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, is that the only place names 2?
Cleanses the soul.
Oh, no. What?
No, there's 4 too.
I just took like no damage there.
Stop on
Tara had
boss.
a fat spirit show.
That's
Yeah.
Damn. Spice?
Crawl to me on your knees. Surrender, and I will grant you a merciful end.
You can also ruin and stuff.
Wait, you guys have the...
Fuck you, Fuzzy.
Remove this wreck
Toxic.
from my sight.
Dodge.
Scream for me.
You got second kick right, Dylan?
Yeah, I'm in range now.
I don't know how I had multiple more hands on it. Much feet.
Basically, I take the gate over Palace.
Did we miss a kick there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Watch that close. And then I would help bot since we're behind on healing.
Oh, we attacked that one again. Oh, right.
You think just die?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on the range camp, but those things are melting.
My CD is a bit overkill, I guess.
Chocolate, dude. Oh my.
This one's late. It's late.
Yeah, it's late. See Shade and Steve-O being fail.
You kind of want to tuck into the mirror if you can.
You can get him up.
Sorry.
And shoot. Watch running. Careful with the impales, it's 2 shell kills. Now I leave, those are gonna melt. Watch feet.
Come on! Feast upon these meddlers!
Feet again.
Scream for me!
Fast damage on these Cabals. Feet. And late feet. And now we're milking boss damage here.
Oh, fuck. This
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
We're milking the Nathrius?
Yes, you
Nice.
are on the Nathrius. Watch feet. Feet again. Actually, a tiny bit behind on Nathrius. Watch this funnel, what's bad.
Yeah, I usually get big cleave on him during my CD. So I don't think it's that big of a difference, but that's
And keep
probably like a
blasting.
percent.
Range 2, keep blasting until you need to leave. Hit through. It's okay, we can at least see the phase. We probably have damage anyway if we play clean.
Be up on star so you can get knocked into the stuff.
Very well. You shall have it!
Range star, melee skull.
We'll all die at my feet!
And they're the Auburn side by side, so fast soaking. Yeah, it's actually fine. My boss. Range skull, melee moon.
Just off this
And get ready to soak. Soak. Make sure we get the back on here. And then we're getting knocked for our moon bait.
The next seed's house.
Right here. Get the gangster. Actually, get walk.
The next seed goes to triangle.
My boss. And get ready to soak. They're far. Keep changing on these.
I think we get back one.
Maybe. I think we got it.
We have a resin for
This is Shade and Steve-O.
None will survive!
Range circle, melee star.
Co-lust.
And these are going to be fast soaks. And my boss.
Who's getting
This
boss?
is-
Cohen Kitchen, yeah?
Yeah. And remember, this is our immunes for the knock. And get ready for the gate. I don't know if you normally drop that gate, Rice.
I am near fellas.
Am I in?
What? I'm.
War.
Yeah, I mean, we have to do war right now, so. Soak. And you can take him whenever you're up for it.
That's the keys.
Oh,
you have to res.
We in trouble. That's why you can keep going for another seed if we can.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. None will survive.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think our last phase damage will be fine then.
Hey, those seeds were really bad.
Yeah.
I think we're stop playing at that point.
Yeah, but still, like, that should, we should still play those seeds. So tell them to do that.
Oh, that was me. Oh shit.
5, 4, 3.
Who has a
That's
fly?
Illy.
Hmm?
You might have had aggro loots. That's why you got to find the actual melee hit of it.
Oh, is it actually doing that? That's
Deals for a friend of the Grummels.
sorry, I'll try to get the melee res this way. Just wasn't on my radar.
Yeah, I just didn't know, didn't expect someone to be there since I know the range get knocked back.
I was
And
just porting back in
went
fast,
towards-
but I'll not do
Yeah,
that.
Well, our
that's-
seeds were a little weird, so we didn't, like, the boss was in a weird spot because the seed was in a weird spot.
Also, the problem with like altering and blinking up there was we're generally getting knocked to where you guys are getting knocked from.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it. I've just never done this pattern before.
Yep.
Oh, what killed you on the first one, Fallis, was the frontal from the boss. So you want to put your impale a little deeper into the mirror, and then
I think I killed him
either.
because.
Yeah, it was,
Oh, you got hit
it
by
was
racking
the
pain.
Racking pain. His
Oh,
positioning was off.
Yeah, I felt like
But
there
you
were like a
gotta
lot
go-
of people over there already, so that'd be
You
it,
just
but
gotta
I
squeeze in.
wasn't too deep.
The wrecking will
Or-
generally always be through the mirror, except for
Well,
the first
on-
one when the 2 melee ads are down.
Yeah, on that particular impale, it's always pointing exactly where he was dropping his puddle, and then you can either do that and get across really quick, or just wait on the mirror side for a second until it goes off, and then move over.
That's pretty much the entire fight, though. So I think that seed that just happened is the last one we soak, right? And then after that, just blast the boss.
Yep.
Where's that last seed soak go again? I don't remember. Is it like by the corner? Like on the edge, right?
The last one,
At least for range.
Yeah, it should have been to the right.
Okay. I was just like
Melee drops it in this. The melee one drops it in the
middle,
center.
right?
Melee's like, yeah, right in
and
the
then
center.
range is outside.
Okay.
Yeah, melee. That's the one we go like everyone goes left to get to.
Also, ads are like melting, so you can definitely focus more on Remordia or Denathrius when
Don't
you're
call me a
able to.
moron.
What?
I know how to focus. I'm not a moron.
Ah, true.
Wait,
Let me know when you're good, Fuzzy. Oh, do we know who missed the kick early on?
It was Illy.
Was it after me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just toss it out
I
there
didn't
that
get a
he
light up
shadow
then.
stepped the wrong ad and kicked it.
Oh, by the way,
No, I didn't get a light up or anything. I was waiting for it. So.
I'm ready.
I
I'm not ready.
also,
I'll just-
I'm pretty sure I know why we were a lot faster on the range ad. Basically, Wa used to go to the melee ad on the second one, but Rice, is going to the range ad on the second one, so we have 1 extra range compared to usual.
Oh, Rice is still doing that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to go back and do the? I don't know how you want me to.
That is a good point.
Yeah. Because
I
I
mean,
was
lots of
like,
times the
that,
buster
that,
not
that
doing much
would...
anyways.
No, all I'm doing
No,
is
but-
like a little bit of AOE and hitting
Well,
Sire
he-
because that's where he is.
Yeah, and he did 120k there, so like basically it died, and I think Rice still had like 2 soul shard or some shit.
I had mastery on my queue.
I think it probably makes sense to have Wa and Rice do their normal jobs on this second
For
one.
the second one, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Wait, I need 30 seconds.
Yeah, because we just destroyed that ad so much that it's just like way overkill.
No, I'm a cube got mastery, so
Yeah, but I don't think you got your old burst though.
no, I didn't. I had like
Yeah,
1 or 2
exactly. Like it would have still died without one. That's what I mean.
Okay, I'm Growless.
It would have died fast even without one.
Are we too far right? I think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pain cleanses the soul.
So,
Were there not that many ads, or did you guys just melt it?
it disappeared quite fast.
Alright, everyone check your stacks, make sure you're at the right number.
I'm at 4. Guess I'm sending this one. Thanks.
Apparently it has to do with you jumping during combust.
I didn't know.
Oh, well, never mind.
Why am I?
No, we figured that out during Prague.
We have a dead guy.
I was dead.
You
I don't know how I'm dead.
Again. I was waiting for the line.
Yeah, you got cleaved on with collective trauma. So yeah, you're stacked.
I had 4. I was trying to get rid of one there. Is that wrong?
It's
No, you
bad.
got 2 extra there instead of 1 was the problem with Toby, I think.
Yeah, I think if you just had taken the frontal without stacking, you would have been fine. You only need to get to, like, if your stacks are ever off, you only need to get to 3 stacks to be able to make it.
It's usually safer to wait till your ones are stacked up, because anyone you're on top of, like, you get hit again for each person.
Yeah, I noticed I was on a clump and then I tried to move out, but obviously it was too late.
Cleanses the soul.
So,
We're in a weird spot for baiting.
We're right on the edge.
Yeah, but we're masters.
Gabe is baiting.
You're
okay.
master.
Feel like I told you
Master.
we're master baiters.
As soon as he said we're right on the edge, I was like, okay, I think I need to move. I'm not. I'm still like, my head is still in the other, like, you know, orientation for that bus. So I don't know the exact fate.
it's actually very easy to tell with Gabe because he is that a Coltiran chicken?
Yes.
He's a big boy.
They're really ugly ass.
we should stop damage.
Yeah, just total stop, and then we're gonna have to be careful on the ads.
Pull him away, pull him away.
As little cleave as you can. There's fine water.
Mess. Oh, shit.
Soak.
Oh wait, somehow I was at first act from the start.
So Gabe
I'm
perhaps
probably
needs a
gonna
grip,
take
yeah. Gabe.
Crawl to me on your knees.
Gabe.
Oh yeah, I definitely need a grip.
Yeah.
I'm RP walking. Thank you. It wasn't even close.
Oh, my leg is down, bro. So what do I do?
Are you sitting on it funny?
Yeah.
You should try stopping sitting on it funny.
Oh, okay.
Dodge.
It's a car brand.
Dodge.
What do you drive?
Surely get kicks. Push feet.
Scream for me. You perish together.
Careful with the tails.
Scream for me. Massacre these.
You kind of want to.
We'll be able to get them up, so.
If you're gonna drop that, you need to make sure you're in the cloud because I don't think you can heal on this
I'll
one.
come back to get him after the end of this workshop.
Late feed here.
Since I'm the food buff guy.
Devoted apostles.
And then shade for getting close.
That's just unlucky getting the impale right there.
No, you were outside of the cloud, so we couldn't heal you.
Yeah, you basically want to be on the edge, but still inside the cloud that
Feet in front.
Alois is.
Edging.
It's not great, but keep going for now, I guess. Sword's in a bit of a bad spot. Careful. Feet.
Come on, feast upon these.
Fast on the static flawless.
Scream for me. Lemuria, carve screams from their flesh.
Maybe a little bit of a late feed.
It's less great.
You can just jump off.
Yeah. Bump before I even landed.
Your defiance is ended.
Will avenge me.
Scream for me. Your rebellion is at an end.
Yeah, so on Gloomvale, there's a maybe 5-yard radius circle that we can heal you within, but once you're outside of that, we can't see you. So when you get impale, you kind of want to make sure you're on the edge, but still within the circle, and there's a small area you can do that. You can also just, like, if you have an immune up or a big defensive, you can actually just take it out and do that, but to be safe, you kind of want to stay in a little bit closer.
Yeah, I just saw that somebody else in the same circle got it, so I didn't know what order they were compared to me, so I didn't want to have to go through the entire group, so I was making my way around, but... Yeah.
No, the
You
range
have
on
a
it is not that big.
Say bubble.
That too, yeah. Well, what's the cleave range on it? Like 2 yards or something? 3 yards?
Yeah, it's literally.
It's pretty
very
small.
unless
Yeah,
you
it's
get
really
it-
small. And Rice had it, and he had a say bubble, so you could see like where he was and what number he had.
Also, if you can, like, impale's the #1 thing to turtle. Phase 2. Well, in the whole fight, but...
Yeah, that's about the only thing that's going to kill you. That turtle will save you for.
Marius, you need armor kit, I think.
I already applied it, it just didn't update.
I think I was jump.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
confess your sins, lest they consume.
Sure, it looks so.
Your hubris amassed a debt.
Keats.
Wait, is Keats cheering for himself?
I mean, hey, you know.
There's actually a Pokemon now.
So,
Help in the back one too.
Lemuria, exterminate this vermin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume. amassed a debt you cannot pay.
1.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
So.
Exterminate this vermin.
Real strat here, run res totem, shamans, a bunch of ret pallies, let all those hits that you get more wounds for ret pallies and heals enough that you don't have to stop damage. That's a
big brain.
Yeah. It's huge.
Personal and big damage stop.
Vanity will cost you everything.
1.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Cannot hide.
Let's make sure we kill these, they're spread out. And so. Stop.
Oh, that eel was fortunate.
Yes, it was.
Memoria, they're in my castle. It is time you remember your place, mortals.
I'll carve them into.
Crawl to me on your knees.
Am I dead?
And I will
You need to
grant you a mercy.
You are definitely.
No, I meant from damage.
That's the damage. Yeah.
But then I got healed.
No, where's Keats at the top of the meters? What happened?
Oh, I suck
Sorry.
now. Fuck.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight.
Dodge. Dodge. Sure we get kicks. And dodge. Feet.
God, the hot dog.
I cut you down.
Did you get hot dog?
Shadows consume you.
Here.
Scream
I
for
was
me.
scared with Nixie.
Memoria, carve screams from their flesh.
Feet. And then Dust Hollow is probably a late feet.
Like coming down?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I can go back for 2U after.
Yep.
Devoted apostles, handle this filth. I will cut you down.
I'm roaring you.
Feet.
Massacre these weapons.
Feet again. And watch from.
Cut you down. Shadows consume you.
It's a bit of a dicey uphill. Fine there. Finish those, Irene. Watch your feet.
Come on, feast upon these meddlers.
Interesting.
I will cut you down. Memoria, massacre these weapons.
Watch feet at the end of this. And feet during this. And big boss damage now. Right through the melee camp. And there's Ranker right there too.
Scream for me.
Feet. And you can get a full boss here, this will die easy.
Carve screams from of their flesh.
Feet. Be careful with this frontal, it's very dicey. Keep on boss, range 2.
Shadows consume you.
And make sure you creep them. Good.
Rune if you're like me and you haven't.
Yeah, everybody run. It's gonna be close.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. You shall have it. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Range star, melee skull.
We'll all die at my feet.
Get ready to soak. Go, go, go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And my boss. Range skull, melee moon. Get ready to soak.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna bait it moon now. Moon, moon, moon. My boss. And get ready to soak right after this. Back one is pretty far away.
I got boss.
This is your Devo for this blood price. Range star melee, or range circle melee star, sorry.
And your only land co.
Shoot your pot as well. And soak, soak, soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go front one, front door, front
Yeah,
door.
front one needs more. Get it as your road for melee. It's okay. Get right side. We need big damage here. And take when your dot falls off for it.
Got it.
Make sure you're ready with your immune here for this. Range circle, melee star.
Oh no! What?
It's fine, we can get one.
No.
We get
He
one.
killed like 5 people.
Oh, sorry, I didn't actually pay attention to that. Range cap.
Where did the action?
5,
What happened?
4,
Like,
3, 2, 1.
Well, still cooking lobsters, so.
I don't think that was just Juarez neutralize.
No, they all are.
No, it
Three.
was totally me because I walked into the fucking gate.
I just like
Was the gate mispositioned?
it says Co and Fuzzy neutralized each other, but I don't know if that's right.
No,
Laura neutralized Nixie, Rosie,
I
and
can
Bryce.
I can put it farther back again.
No, I mean it's probably not the gate position. I feel like I've done that multiple times and there's never been a gate there. It's just like I probably just lost track of the space I was in or some shit. That was my fault probably.
Melee just we just walked straight forward basically. Like tanks can 100% walk through the old patches to get there.
Yeah, I leap in place, right? Like I walk and I leap in place to counter the knockback, but like fucking I just fucking leaped on the gate, killed people.
It was funny.
Leap on my cape.
Like, huh? What's going on?
I was glad to see all 3 of your cheat dots were still up, Laura.
Is that why he killed 3 people?
That's why he killed 3 people.
They happen instantaneously? Like,
He just kept proccing cheat dots and taking out another person.
Oh, that's how that. Wow.
Wait, how does his cheat death actually work there? It's
It looks like he only
way
got hit by
over massive
one.
damage.
It looks like he only got hit by 1 neutralized, so maybe the 3 of them were stacked on top of each other.
We were.
Yeah, I
all,
mean, it
like,
was the
just
gate.
coming out of the gate.
yeah, we took the gate and then bam.
It's probably just a server ping thing where he should have only killed 1, but it was so close together that it registered all 3.
Yeah.
Did Illy used to put the gate down?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, just range camp. I mean, let Rice know if it's in the wrong spot.
It seemed fine to me. I clicked
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure it's just 100%
It
like I
seemed
beat the
fine.
gate.
Wait, where are we standing? Where the fuck is Val?
5,
Oh, there you are. Okay, cool. Nah, I'm just. Sorry, I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
5, 4,
The Shroud is actually nice for this pull.
1.
Yeah.
Cleanses the soul.
Dude, I got fucking haste out of my. My seed was too fast.
Yeah, that cap. We're good.
Your vanity
Aiden.
cost you everything.
Hold on. Aiden, you're
Still
on me.
on
It's his character. Come on, just give him.
Yeah, but I'm never top damage after that first part.
Oh, really?
I got him. He just wanted to food buff.
So, it's okay, Rice. You're doing good.
I mean, he's doing well, and at best, Superman does good.
Super does good. Yeah, we know this.
Don't stand on the fucking gate!
Is it me or it's like... Oh, because it was there, that's why.
What the fuck?
5.
Yeah, place it really quickly.
Who fucking had him teleport back into the poo-poo?
Poo-poo?
Yeah, the poo-poo.
Soak.
I get AI. Sure can, but.
I mean, I think we're years away from true AI.
5, 4,
I get
This is gonna be real interesting for my next frontal. I'll leave it up to you all to decide why that is.
Oh, probably let
Wait,
Laura
what?
do it.
Oh, yeah.
You can. I'm kind of curious though. I think it'll be
if you
fine.
die,
Is it just straight death? I don't think it is.
5 times damage. It does 5 times, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay.
No battle reses, but I believe.
I believe.
He's willing to stake the entire poll on this.
Steak?
I am.
3,
He's actually doing it.
1.
Oh, sorry, Fuzzy. He's willing to love
He's
the
crazy.
entire poll on this.
Yeah, I'm cooking 5,000 off.
His health didn't even fucking
He
move.
didn't even
What?
Wait,
did
Oh,
it.
but he popped like every cooldown he had.
I don't need them, so why not?
Fucking shield wall last then.
Oh yeah, we should stop damage.
It's a master debt you cannot pay.
Well, not stop, but slow. But I'm saying stop now so people can
should
stop,
probably
stop
stop,
rolling.
yeah.
And...
It's really tripping not getting tossed up in the air for blood price.
Isn't it nice?
Well, since I'm getting tossed.
Shooting so.
Nathria is tossing his salad.
He was laughing.
Careful.
Just wait to see how fast you go in the next phase.
Go.
Exterminate.
Toss it.
This boss person.
You don't have to go in the middle.
Crawl to me on your knees.
What the fuck?
You don't have to go in the middle.
And I will
That's
grant
great.
you a merciful
Fuck you
end.
too, dude.
Sub 70.
It's a good thing like 2 of my abilities I can actually hit him with.
Thunder Snap.
can build combo
Throwing
points in their
axes at
face.
the boss.
Servants, remove this refuse from my sight.
Is the boss not in melee range when he's in the air like that?
Where's my gate?
Rice.
I saw the entire
Dodge.
stack of melee. To the left.
And dodge. Dodge feet.
Scream for me. Shadows consume you.
Careful with him there.
I cut you down. Lemuria, carve screams from their flesh.
Feet. And his feet is fine actually.
I love the animation of me flapping while getting wrecked.
Handle this filth. Scream for me.
Feet. And remember, make sure we're bleeding onto ads as much as we can here. Up front.
Yeah, I didn't move once. I stood still the whole time.
This is a fast set of Caballas though, so. And I leave. Feet again. Another fast set of Caballas.
Right there. Get
True.
to the dark.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but it's my bad. Should die in plenty of time, but the feet will be late. Run through it. And then we're on boss here. Feet. Feet again.
How's about boss damage right now?
It's pretty good, it's better. I don't think we need to stop yet though.
Yeah.
We can get him up. We need to do it fast though.
Stellar drift, I don't need to stop.
Keep going on boss.
Testing.
A rebuffs before you guys.
Just get AI.
Yeah.
Tree room.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. You shall have it.
Range star, melee skull.
None will survive.
Get ready to soak. Go, go, go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And my boss now. Range skull, melee moon. Get ready to soak.
I got boss.
4, 3,
So we get that one.
2, 1.
We're at our moon bait now. Moon, moon, moon. And my boss. And we're soaking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fast soaks, these are a little late getting to them. This is Shaden's Devo, and then the last will be soon. Grand Circle Melee Star.
None will survive.
Make sure you all pot on this last two. Get ready to soak.
Careful that range one.
3, 2, 1.
He's a little far from this, I'll taunt after that.
I will not kill any of you, I swear.
Yeah?
Okay,
Yeah.
this is our immune gate.
I have eyes.
Where's melee ending up, Rollis? Like right here?
Near my transcendence, kind of.
Yeah. And
Oh.
go. Get ready to soak. As soon as we get there, I'll taunt war.
That's fine. I met up the street. You talk.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sure you pot if you haven't. Everything on this that we have left.
Coming boss. Oh, I'm moving back into the thing. Fuck.
None will survive.
And then make sure we get these soaks well.
5,
They go right, not left.
4,
So.
2, 1.
Sure, we get that back when they're and my boss. We can get more.
I have cheat if you want.
These seats don't matter. We're just blasting.
You don't matter. Those seats have lives.
Alright, my bad for like.
Why'd we kill at this pool? No! Fuck!
I know how you feel, Pete.
I got so many demons during that pool. That was ridiculous.
Fucked up my opener!
That shit actually scares me when the demons spawn. I feel like something like a thing from beyond is coming.
There's so many of them. I'm pretty sure I had like 12 during that fight.
Dude, what the fuck? I healed some. Okay, I'm never playing Cube again because I fucking healed someone. Someone took damage, man. During Lust.
Yeah, that happened to me last
That's
week,
weird.
and it's actually the worst shit ever. It's so annoying.
I promise you that's a lie. I can tell you as a healer, there's nothing in phase 3 that you need to heal.
Yield fuzzy. Yield fuzzy.
All that damage is avoidable.
Fuzzy! You probably even altered it.
Oh, I hope y'all ran. Sims.
Yeah, it was fuzzy last week too.
Amazingly,
Right?
our damage was slightly better, even with Billy and Keith still not like max gear.
Look at my boss damage. Dude. It's fucking thick.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that.
It's a Sin Rogue, that's what they do.
Yeah.
I thought his item level was lower. He's 221 already.
Yeah. It's higher than me, I think.
220.
I have to do 3 gauge.
I do, however, have a 203 weapon. I don't know how much that matters, but still assassination.
Before we head off to, I mean, this is open to everybody, but especially the people that did it last week. If people want to do PTR testing, if we can get a feel of if we have enough, and then if we think we will, I'll make a post in Raider so we can see who's showing up.
I will go.
What time is it?
It is slightly different times. I think it's 4 and 5. 2 bosses again.
I'll be mega late. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's just if you can make it.
Like, I don't get out of work until 5, so.
What was the time this time, Regardless?
4 and 5, I believe.
Eastern.
Oh. Okay. East or West Coast?
East.
No,
East.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'll go.
If
do I have Sims
you,
for that ring?
I know
Bet
Kelly,
I do.
but if people need help setting up UIs, I'll pin or something the
Wait, or can you just wait a
website
second
for it.
for me to assign it?
Good fortune for our friends.
29 DPS, Marius.
Okay.
Yo, are you playing?
I mean,
this
Pip, if
character
you
though?
don't want to like, it was Ko's transmog and Phallus was off spec, so I don't know how often Phallus plays their off spec. Fuzzy, do you have a sim for that ring?
100 damage.
It's not much. No damage.
100 damage.
It's 100?
Is it
100?
Holy
I'm pretty sure if that's actually a sim, it took off some A's to be under a breakpoint to make that happen, to make it look good.
I think he's pulling that number out of his butt, but it's still our bis.
No, but
Droptimizer doesn't let you do
Also my
regen,
best.
re-enchant. I know it's like a lot of people's
yeah, but he might have regen and re-enchant that before to influence
I
that.
currently
but
have
then
a lower ILO version of the ring, so I don't care that much if I don't get it. Oh, like, it's definitely better for someone else.
It is.
Or I'm better, but like if it's like slightly better.
The next question is, who has the jump socket for it?
Oh, I sure don't.
Oh.
I mean, I could
you said
socket it,
yesterday, right?
and I would socket it immediately.
Don't want it.
Fuzzy doesn't want it. Okay.
Fuck the jump socket, dude.
Right, Fuzzy? Like, just the thought of going back into the mall at this point.
Also, my sim number does not include a socket.
Do this.
Fuzzy's probably does.
And I'm telling you that if a ring is ready on red BPS, he literally dropped his ace on purpose to not have a breakpoint and have the ring give a breakpoint. I know that for a fact because the mage.
He hasn't
Mythic
denied
Plus
it either.
Drew-
Yeah, he hasn't actually.
Yeah, the mage in my Mythic Plus group needed to change, like, he needed to do like 4 optimizers because of ace breakpoints.
Yeah, well, Sims for M plus, not for
Or to
something,
waste
so.
your breath.
Which is I like it. When
Quite aggressive of you, Fuzzy.
Gil
When
doesn't
does
love it.
Fuzzy run M plus?
Yeah, I don't actually know what you mean by that, Fuzzy.
No, he
Yeah, I don't
sims
know.
for M+. That's why he has to have that much.
No. If you mean my friend mage is forcing out target, I just think.
Well, it's too bad. I'm perfect.
Imagine having friends.
It was like the ace breakpoint for the sim would make him cast one less Scourge during a combust, so it would sim
That
like
gateway
Giga.
sucks, bro. That's during Phantom and fucking Soul Rod. Man, that sucks.
Oof, wait, can we just... Oh, hold on, the fall, I got hit by a massacre. No. That's on my permanent record now.
Alright, Spike.
Ooh. I was like squeezing myself into a corner and holding my breath, but Dark Iron is dummy thick, so...
Wait, that's where I died on that cleave.
Yeah, I know. We killed it on the absolute worst pull for me.
Same.
Yeah.
My boss damage stuff.
Died.
It's okay.
Kind of cracked.
There's
I
always
saw that I
next
can do damage. That's all that matters to me.
Do meaningful damage, Keats.
He's not
That's
next to Kelly. I get hit by a massacre, that means I'm getting benched.
Now we just gotta work on sludge. I still don't do that fight right.
Anyone want a guild flask? Alright.
Eat it.
Oh wait, so raid testing is tomorrow. Tomorrow? Wait.
Yeah, just tomorrow.
421 is today.
Oh, that's my bad.
How about 4? That's kind of early.
Oh wait. Oh, that was.
Yeah, that's more usual time though, I think.
I might be able to make it for 5, but I've got to work this thing for 4.
Getting my 5G installed.
Yeah, but remember we said earlier, heroin flushes the 5G out of your system.
Heroin?
Yep. It counteracts 5G, didn't you know?
Heroin counteracts a lot of things.
Now what do I do?
Wait till Friday.
I didn't get the boost last week. Sad.
Wait, what's on Friday?
I become a near replicant player.
Nice.
I was thinking about what airs on Friday.
What airs on Friday?
Hey, what the fuck?
Shows do air on Friday.
Dude,
Saturday's
Mage-
the day.
Mage combust with tricks of the trade 15% damage.
That's
There's PvP down that makes tricks of the trade do 15%
Like, if you trick somebody, they do 15% more damage. Or
Yeah.
God, I missed that.
So Rogue is.
Rogue
Wait, they're bringing that back?
Yeah, that was my biggest complaint. Rogue Mage was very weak this season. Nobody was playing it.
Oh, it's just PvP.
The other
Could you
mini
imagine
game.
if Tricks also like?
It didn't raid back in Kato.
Tricks
All right,
and
you
combust,
get
bro.
you get PI, you get Tricks.
And Sack Roar
That
still
was
makes
a
you want to
thing.
throw your keyboard away.
Dude, I saw Gabe got PI, and he wasn't even in Carney.
Wait, what? I got a PI?
Did Sarah give you his for?
Are you just giving them out at random now?
And
No,
like
that's
my
not
wait a
because-
minute, because my my narrate macro says you owe me a
You owe
PI
me a
every
PI
time you
now.
ask.
That's
So
the real reason a terror swapping off priest.
Yeah, so whenever like PI becomes good for Pumpkin, he's gonna owe me every single PI for the whole tier. I like
Well,
it.
he
Oh, he was PIing
right?
himself in the first 3 minutes.
He's swapping. A priest, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we will have a disc priest, but I don't know who yet.
So
we
they're
should
gonna be
start-
Larry.
It's either gonna be Larry, who has told me again that once Sire's dead, he's gonna transfer over. But
Why does he just come here
You
and
should
kill
tell
Sire?
him that we killed Sire. We kill Sire everyone.
Yeah,
You
it's
can help
that
us kill.
escalated.
It's fine.
It's horde. Yeah, I mean it's totally fine. We don't do anything right now by having disc or no disc.
Does he see Raider tab? I know he came to testing last week.
I took it away from him for a little bit, but I can give it back.
I can just copy the post in general.
No, not good.
Yeah, Tara, how's the group coming along? It's 200. So.
Isn't Illy gonna swap back to Demon Hunter now though?
Yeah. Now he got the kill on his rogue, he's gonna go back to Demon Hunter, get a kill there.
Not just the
Maybe work on his mage a little bit.
I kill him like 5 item levels.
I mean, they got I don't know what the overall buff is, but they got a buff to like every single target ability.
I was looking at
No,
kitchen
it's good.
damage breakdown on Sludge, and it would be like a 5% buff. Which is a lot.
Yeah, that seems like it's pretty good. Wait, how much damage does kitchen do a single target? Let's look at stage 3.
0.
So,
I don't know
so
if you-
it's not great.
So add 5% to whatever that is.
Yeah, 5% of 0 is 0.
No.
Oof.
That might be even worse because it might actually be showing damage that I've done to all these damn demons.
It does show damage to the demon.
So I mean, it moves him to middle of the pack, basically,
like...
in the last phase. Really, is that all it is? 5%, huh?
5% buffs a lot.
It is, but they also are like quite low on single target right now, aren't they?
Yeah, if you look at Hungering, I think is the best boss to look at to determine where people are at for single target, just because there's no real buffs and most people nowadays just sit in stone melee.
I guess the real question is, have they announced the Havoc legendaries, the new ones?
Nope.
I know the Rogue legendaries, apparently one of them is like insane for single target, and one of them is great for like two or three target.
So how's Occam doing on progression?
Oh yeah, that's a thing, right?
Oh yeah, if you didn't, if we let you sit out again tonight, you could have gone and tanked for them all. So you could have gotten in there in person and helped them out.
Nah, I'm looking forward after seeing 2 use VOD. I can just sit back and not do anything next week until the last boss.
Did you see our first SL people?
I mean, I didn't watch everything, but it seemed fine.
The definition of YOLO, we did almost make it phase 3.
We didn't even have markers on the head.
we were. Everyone shipped everything, we just hope it worked.
I also almost wiped us on Sludge Fist, but I think only me and Iwara saw that. But we one shot, so that's good.
They need to see the fight more, Kelly.
I'm surprised
need
we
to see the
don't
fight
beat
more?
the wall charge on Sludge Fist, honestly.
And the
Watching.
4 heal, yeah.
Watching Night Sage.
Brawl City C though? I had a big parse on Sludge Fist.
I mean, I think the goal is a one-night clear next week.
Well, you know what? Let me sit streaking every time because that boss is a shit fest and I'm not good with that shit.
Imagine still having an upgrade off of Shriek.
But did you wipe on Shriekwing? I don't think that log is up.
Still need that cloak off Shriekwing because some guy just took all the cloaks this week. I don't know.
I need the pants. It's an upgrade by like 0.3%.
Took all the cloaks and then deleted his character. It was really weird.
I need the bracers off Huntsman, or the BOE ones, and then I need the cloak off SLG, so I can have my transmog complete.
Me, I need the elm from Sire for my transmog, and I'm done.
I guess I could buy the bracers, but it seems like kind of a waste of gold to buy BOE bracers when I think the appearance from. Why are bracers even counted on? Half
You
the
don't
sets
even
they don't
see
even
them.
like half the sets they don't have bracers either because they know nobody cares about bracers. Like nobody can see bracers. Like yeah, like Nyalotha they didn't have bracers. I don't think they did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
A lot of tiers at bracers because there's bracer
Nyalotha-
loot in the raid, but like for the appearance is done. Nobody cares
Nyalotha
about it.
didn't have a cloak in the transmog. I'm just looking back through sets. I think yeah, a lot of them don't have cloaks, but they do have bracers. Except for the Wendigo transmog.
You should be able to equip the set even if you don't have it fully, you know, not have to search them one by one.
That would be nice.
Nice change. Like, if you have everything except a few, like, you could just equip the set and then fill in with other pieces. I'm debating if I put the Mythic set on because on a kill tier run it looks really funny, but at the same time my transmog right now is fire, even though we almost never see it. I'm basically a bare chest with Arden Whale wings on my back. It's fabulous. That's actually probably a thing. Maybe. They're humans.
I like my mole machine.
Yeah, they must be, like, if they're still talking about the strat, they must be just off on something, doing something wrong at this point, right?
Oh yeah, what's the Twitch channel again called?
Why are they still AFK? Are they AFK?
They're talking strat. They're trying to figure out how they're gonna do something because like cooldowns aren't up. I guess I'm not super sure, but
Press every cooldown, not this first one. What the fuck?
What's the name?
I looked at teamers. It's like Night Sage OP, I think.
Okay, yeah. I was just like got a few of my search history in terms of this.
I wonder if this sub-rogue set of changes makes them any good. I know nothing about rogue.
It's like
Remember
a
when it
very small, like less than 1% single target thing.
Remember when everyone was like, hey, it's Rogue's turn this year, and then haha, they were less good than Outlaw on single target, and Outlaw is better at everything else. Get wrecked.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, a lot of rogues were hyped and about that, like playing sub, and then like that happened. Outlaw literally passed them on single target.
It's unfortunate. I think sub is like, I don't know, it's one of my favorite specs.
Yeah.
Night Sage OP, the note makes no sense. Healer POV. Weird guy.
PTR testing could be spicy tomorrow because servers are not super stable.
Yeah, I keep DCing for PTR. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I'm DCing too, and I saw Max on stream earlier, like, getting crit error after crit error. You know what's real unfortunate is I want to swap to Necrolord on PTR to test the banner because it's apparently like brokenly good, but I have to do the whole like quest chain to do it. They don't just let you change.
Wait,
Just
what? Yeah, for the quest
change.
chain?
Go back to Necrolord right now and then copy.
You gotta copy 3 warriors over and quest change all of them to different ones so you're ready.
I mean, I do have 3 warriors on PTR, but like I guess I need to change on live. I think it's probably easier.
Can you do the quest on live? Like, do you have the quest in progress to rejoin Necrolord?
I don't think I have a quest in.
So, if you're not Necrolord, if that's what you're gonna go back to next, you could, yeah, you could go back and like essentially start the quest so you can rejoin whenever you want, and then go on PTR. The only issue is you can't rejoin 2 covenants at once, so like you can't be in progress with 2 of them at the same time. So like right now I'm rejoining Venthyr, so I can just quick swap to Venthyr and Night Fae.
Apparently, right now on PTR with the new legendary, you can get a like 70+ second Conqueror's banner.
Oh, eyes?
What?
Whoa.
So right now it's the extension of the duration is only for yourself. It's just applied to 1 extra target, but they're not sure if that's a bug or not.
Wait, you and 1 person with the extended buff? Or...
No, they don't know if it's supposed to apply the extension to the other players yet.
Oh man.
That sounds really stupid, so I'm sure something will change that.
I mean, regardless of whether it is, they are gonna like nerf how much duration you can get, because 70 seconds is like insane.
Yeah, just for the warrior itself, it's like, you know, a huge buff. Not even counting any effect on anybody else.
Yeah.
Even just the 3rd, like, extra target could probably put Banner, like, in a very strong position.
Taking so long to plan out DPS then.
I think they had a guy DC also.
Yeah, looks like
Vivax or whatever.
I think he's had like a Windows update, they said.
Oh, come on.
I mean, we sit down and kind of hash this stuff out too.
What is this string?
Night Sage OP.
Oh shit, Rice, they're recruiting a warlock.
Yeah, Rice, get your old warlock.
Hey, Growlers. Hey.
Hey, Fuzzy.
Growlers.
I'm convinced that Gabe doesn't know that you're not Growlers, Fuzzy.
Growlers.
I know he is Fuzzy.
No, Growlers.
No, was that you know he is fuzzy or you know he is comma fuzzy?
Exactly, Keats.
Cool.
See, right now he's very confused.
No, I just don't know what to answer on that. You know, I'm not confused about what he said, but like...
So confused.
That. I just don't know what to answer.
Really, they're recruiting a warlock.
True.
Good. Hey, Growlers. You're not Growlers.
You're wrinkling my brain.
Can't tell if this is better or worse than the Muppets.
Isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, your brain is not supposed to be.
Yeah, you want more grooves and surface area.
I've got a hard brain.
It's like a Community reference, I think.
What?
There's like a thing in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right?
It might be Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm not actually sure.
There's a whole episode where they,
You're like 40.
No, but I'm not sure what that means anyway.
Yeah?
Community is 40. I don't know. Community's from like, I don't even know, 2012
Dude,
or
who is
something?
this guy in chat, bro? Also, your warlock wants to kill himself inside. He doesn't get to DPS, we'll just run around setting up. Hey, I did that. And putting.
And you want to
Did
kill
you want to
yourself from
kill
that?
yourself? I think that's what he's getting at.
No. I did some damage.
Hey, Rice, you know what the trick is? You just bitch at your raid lead until he puts you at the good spot.
Yeah.
You know the spot where you can, like, dark glare 3 targets? That's the fun spot on Warlock.
You think pitching is gonna get him a better spot?
It worked him out, yo. I'm not saying it would work with Growlithe.
No, he'll get the
Growlithe
worst
is
spot.
like, what spot is further away than that? Yeah, you're there now. Move back.
Oh, we're testing the Garrosh boss tomorrow.
I trust you and
Oh, I hope that's the second boss.
Would that be all?
Garrosh is in like teleports you to a different
Find
city.
anything of
Garrosh.
interest,
I
Walker?
think it's first, but I'm not positive though.
God, I hate work. I want to see Garage.
That's fun.
I mean, it sounds like a like BDSM boss or something. He's like being tortured.
You like BDSM?
Yo, you
I
like
could
that
leave
shit?
work early tomorrow.
Like that shit?
That shit?
Yeah, PTR is like all sorts of fucks. This is the third crit error I've gotten.
I'm trying to set up my add-ons, but now I'm not sure I can even get on to test it.
First Kale was all chained up. Now
If you
Garage.
just don't move at all, you might be okay.
Alright.
Actually, Sun King was a shit fight, so Garage is probably a shit fight.
Well, there's an actual boss this time as opposed to just waves of trash.
But if he starts out chained up like Sun King, it's gonna be a shit fight. That's my metric.
Well, you're not fighting Garrosh, you're fighting the guy torturing him, right?
I think so. I was trying to read the journal, but obviously I can't, so yeah.
Kelly, they're talking about Venthir Resto Shamans.
Yeah, Chain Harvest is best.
Chain Harvest is nasty.
Oh, didn't they release the Shaman legendaries?
Did they?
I think so. I can find them.
Can I start on the Wellspring?
Just one. They only show the Necrolord Shaman one.
Ooh. I mean, I'll go back Necro if it's better.
I mean, I don't know what it means. Each additional generated by Primordial Wave increases haste by 5% for 10 seconds.
That is garbage. Haste is a 0 stat. Sounds good for Ellie.
Yeah, but then you lose the pumper.
Yeah.
The pump.
It's good to see there's no Paladin Venthir legendary Marys.
It's gonna be. We were talking about that before, right? It's probably gonna be bonkers.
They probably just won't make one, you know?
They're gonna be like, nah, you don't need.
I mean, honestly, even if they don't, like, so like the Kyrian one seems pretty cool, but at the same time, like, you can't control it, so it's like you could have planned in like you have a big burst of healing or damage, and then 10 seconds later, smaller. 10 seconds later, 10 seconds later.
CD of Ashen Hollow in 2 minutes.
I mean, I feel like there's a 90% chance they do something to Ashen before it goes live.
Yeah.
Only because you hear more and more about how a Venthir Palate can do more single target damage than anyone else in game.
You should see, actually, Venthir prop pallies are disgusting. I should dig up the heroic log from the Venthir prop pally with full damage, and like, I do something wrong with as Venthir prop because like this guy absolutely. I think he was like one of the top 5 DPS in the boost. I think 2U was there that night, right? Like the prop pally beat like half the boosting DPS on Shriekwing.
Yeah, I mean that's just so insane.
Yeah, they're just like extra squishy though.
Yeah, I mean it's
Ashen does like carrying the thing for their survivability, so it's like
it heals. Yeah, I mean it's a raid cooldown. Like even as a it's a raid cooldown, but
it's a raid cooldown. But like you're already a squishy as tank, and it does nothing for your own survivability compared to other covenants.
What does Ret Pally play?
Kyrian. Because you get like Divine Toll just tosses out a shit ton of judgments. So Kyrian can also play Venthyr because you can go Venthyr with like Mad Paragon is pretty nice. But Kyrian, because right now they have like their Final Reckoning is the talent that they run. So essentially like the target takes extra damage and you get a chance to I think essentially cast like 3 to 5 judgments on a single target in an instant. So
but yeah, as an example of how squishy Venthyr Brett Baden is though, in Mount Gil we had a Brett Baden, and even in Eric he falls over if he doesn't play really well. It's like the squishiest tank by a lot. You need to play perfectly on it. It's horrible.
Yeah, I got tricked into tanking 15 balls last week. It was rough on my pally, even as Kyrian.
Oof, they're lusting second ads just to get through the phase now.
I think they did that last week when I watched.
To be fair, phase 3 is probably like the easiest phase because you don't have the Goliaths.
You still haven't gotten to it. Only
That's
weird
meant
part.
like if they get to phase 3, I mean I think you can do phase 3 for quite a while, realistically.
And phase 3, honestly, like you can easily kill 2 sets of that, just kill the second set between 2 soaks, and like after that the fight is a joke.
Forget what the Enrage is. Enrage is like 11 minutes on that fight.
I think
12
it's 13.
minutes? Is it?
Did we hidden or wait?
I don't
Something
think
weird
so.
happened this week, right? Was that because we killed one of them?
So Meteor hit twice as hard.
Okay, yeah.
Which killed half the raid when they were soaking it at the very end, like 1 second before boss died.
I could see something if the Venthyr Holy Pally Legendary is pure damage. I could see that being how they balance it.
Is that balancing it?
Wait,
well, yeah, because you're
adding more damage to it?
You're giving up more healing, so like it's not a great ability for healing. So you're giving up, you'd be giving up like healing compared to the other legendaries just for extra damage, which I mean should be an acceptable trade-off for a healer.
Yeah, but they showed in the past that they don't want the healer to sacrifice most of their healing just to do damage when they nerf Battle Shaman.
Maybe they'll do something like Convoke Legendary, where they just give you like another option. You can have a weaker one with a lower cooldown, and then like probably no one would use it, but
if you use
maybe for damage, if it was weaker on a shorter cooldown, because the big thing about it is you can cast Hammer of Wrath in it, and Hammer of Wrath does increased damage. So, like, Hammer of Wrath is a mana-free holy power generator.
The one thing about those is if you use a Soulbind that procs a secondary stat when you use it, like Pelagos or Naya, it reduces the value of it by half too. Doesn't only like that's why the Convoke Legendary is completely useless. Like you get half the value from the Naya Mastery, so it's like, yeah, it would theoretically be good, but you like got your Soulbind with it, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Venthyr has that though. I don't think they do. Like, they have stats, but they're not based around their ability. So they won't have that issue.
You can do the flying campaign now. I'm surprised Waz not testing that out.
I think he
What
could
are
be
they
trying.
testing? What's happening?
The quest line to do unlock flying is available on PTR now.
Oh yeah, I might check that out.
See, told
Isn't
you.
it like week 2 release?
Sounds like week 2 or 3 because it's going to be chapter 3 of the overall campaign rather than the end of it.
Yeah, so.
Which is, you know, roughly the same time gating as some of the faster people who'd get it with Pathfinder, but you don't have to do a soulless rep grind to get it, which is nice.
And you also don't have to wait 2 tiers, you only wait 1 tier.
But this tier is so delayed, you're going to be getting it like a couple weeks sooner than you got it in Water Legion.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, even though, like, oh, but we're getting it a whole patch earlier, I'm like, not really, though.
Yeah, but
9.1 is just super delayed.
Yeah, but what I mean with that is like, after that, you will have an extra tier that you have flying available to do your actual grind at the start of the tier, you know? More than like time-wise.
Hopefully.
If
but
you
we're
have the
not
same amount
going
of tiers.
Well, it depends on if they give us another zone where they put it, right? Because so we're not going to be able to use it in Korthia / the Maw. And presumably we're going to get another landmass. Either they give us another new Shadowlands zone in 9.2, and then you know, either they let us use it there, but my instinct is they wouldn't. They treat it like Argus. Or maybe they actually do another thing like 8.3, and it's like, okay, Sylvanas and the Jailer are like back on Azeroth fucking stuff up. Here, we just revamped Winter Spring, or I don't know, some random fucking zone, right? Like, and then you know, maybe you can fly there, but it's
They let Deathwing out of the Maw when we defeat Torghast, and Deathwing goes and fucks up Azeroth again.
I'm still not exalted with all the reps. I should get on that.
I mean, it sounds like the new Maw zone is very small. Not that you can fly in it.
Didn't they say it's the size of Mechagon Island?
I think they said roughly, yeah.
Yeah, but you could fly a Mechagon.
Wait, speaking of, where's the new dungeon located? Is it located in the new
Didn't-
Maw zone?
Could you fly in Mechagon initially? I don't even remember.
Well, you got that.
we got the jetpack
rocket
very
pack.
early. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That thing was always up.
Yeah.
And you could have like jetpacks anyways. I think it was a toy to have it always, not having to dead
Yeah,
down.
you could craft your own after you killed you got the blueprint from the bird rare.
Plus, War Mode was pretty useful last expansion, so you really couldn't fly in Mechagon because you just got netted down anytime mounted.
Just don't be in War Mode.
I don't think it
Yeah,
had
you
War
don't-
Mode on all expansion.
You don't definitely not when you go to Mechagon to turn it off before you go there.
War Mode didn't buff your reputation. It only buffed rewards, which
Yeah.
Mechagon only reputation mattered there.
I was thinking,
So-
I was War Mode most of last expansion. It takes till like
Yeah.
the last patch. I was
I
War
mean,
Mode.
there was one War Mode quest that was really good, but like you would do it and turn it off. Like War Mode did literally nothing else in that one quest in Mechagon.
I haven't turned on War Mode once this expansion.
Let's see what the buff is at right now. How do I check?
It says it where you would turn War Mode on
Where's that? It's not /PvP?
in your talents.
Oh, 15%.
That tab that Val never clicks on.
No, I changed my talents.
Your PvP talents?
Oh no, well the War Mode. The PvP talent's always open. I'm too lazy
Oh
to hit
yeah,
the arrow.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
I
Open
have
together.
Thorns, Fairy Swarm, and Celestial Garden on. I picked 3 random ones, so I stopped getting the flashy light saying, "Hey, you got PvP talents." Oh, yeah, 15%. That's not worth it.
Listening to the stream makes me miss our Southerners.
Now we're all Canadians here.
I know, we don't... I guess we have some like, kind of Southerners, but like, I don't think we have anybody from Texas right now.
I mean, not counting Florida, who's the most southern?
Florida's not in the south.
Yeah, that's why I said not counting Florida.
Oh, okay.
Probably the Georgia people.
Our enemies
Georgia.
carry many burdens.
Yeah.
You can ease them. You have all that you need.
Wait, who's in Georgia?
Co and OMV, I think.
That might be
Right.
Tennessee right now.
Is he in Tennessee? Okay, well.
I think he's in here.
I think OMV is Georgia.
Right. We sent a mail like a year ago.
I'm pretty sure I sent that to Georgia, but I could be wrong.
I could be wrong too. Maybe he moved there from Tennessee. I distinctly remember making an only 10 I see joke because that's something that I do. Yeah, we don't have a Texan. We don't have an Aussie.
So you gonna update our recruitment post?
I want to get a Prego in here.
Okay.
He's a Aussie that we boost with.
Oh, I thought you said prego as in like
Yeah.
you wanted a pregnant person in here.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
like,
Yeah,
that's
Prego,
that's
sorry.
I want to get a
odd.
Prego.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Or who else is on Ost? Chaos, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's more.
He's playing Overwatch right now.
Remember when Ost logged in randomly after like 6 years?
Mhm. And was still in the guild and was like, oops, I didn't mean to log on as we bombarded him with like, how are you doing?
Come back. I just want to see the interaction between like, you know, the French-Canadian raging and like general trash talk in Australian. I feel like that it's like a good mesh to have. Like a lot of people are insulting each other, but you can't quite understand if either agree.
Oh, they have 3 people dead already.
Wait, are we talking about Evan raging or Gape raging?
I was talking about like getting like trash talk between the French Canadians and the Australians. Both sound very angry, or use extreme language, but
I always be that. Why would I rage? Would I rage though? I spent almost 2 years with my old guild and I raged once ever, and it was something really, 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 really bad, you know.
Our last French Canadian was not angry, but
he got angry.
He always sounded angry.
He always
even when
sounded
wasn't.
angry. Yeah, even when he wasn't. But he always sounded angry, and like Australians always sound like they could either be picking a fight with you or joking, and
Whenever they say mate, you're never sure if it's the like insult mate or the normal mate. Like sometimes there's a way they say mate that means to insult you, and there's a way that say mate that is just literally like, you know, hey bro, you know. And I don't know how to make the difference. Apparently, sometimes like it's a big insult being called mate.
how many pulls they have on this boss?
How do you see? Exodus raid tool?
Ask in the chat.
Yeah.
Ooh. Got a new follower, or do we? Oh no, they followed our guild.
Which is yours?
135 dollars.
It's not that many yet.
May the gentle sound of
It's
bells
not,
follow
but they're not
always,
getting out of phase 2.
Yeah, we didn't get out of phase 2 for a while either.
Yeah, I think like it was
That's
like our
true.
second or third phase 3 pull that we killed it on, right?
I'm not sure it was second or third, but it didn't take us more than 10 in it.
Yeah, but wasn't there like a really huge nerf since you guys pregged it? Yeah, you guys pregged it a long time ago, yeah.
Since we did, yes. Before
Yeah,
we
like
killed it,
a lot of guilds right now are killing that boss in like 100, 120 pull.
we got it after like the early round of nerfs, right? Or was that it?
Yeah,
Where they fixed,
the first nerf they did, like we did it after that.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
progged for like a day or two pre-nerf, and then did most of our prog post-nerf the first round.
But yeah, like apparently most guilds are like just a little bit over 100 pulls right now. Most guilds are like, you know, not like heavy pregging too much phases, you know.
Yeah, it looks like Sire's sitting still around 150, 180. I looked at a couple of recent kills to see how many pulls people were taking.
Yes, nerf it, even though like it's really balanced as a final boss. Like I'm surprised he hasn't nerfed it even once yet.
I am surprised they haven't nerfed it too.
The only reason I'm not super surprised they haven't nerfed it is because I think the patch is still 2 months away. If it were 5 or 6 weeks away, I think it'd be nerfed by now.
That's true.
It's also just sales. Like a lot less guild are able to do sales than before. At least it's not a month here, but that's a lot of profit not in Blizzard's pockets, because less guild doing sales means less buyers, means less token bots. You know.
Yeah, that is true. So less than 800 guilds have killed it still.
Yeah, it's like, and a lot of even like pretty high ranked guild don't kill it fast enough to actually that they could drastically bring in buyers. You know, it's literally just the last phase of DPS check is tight enough that you need to like really destroy it to be able to bring carries.
I don't know that we could yet, even if we brought in all of our like top damage P3 people. But I think when they hit it with like a 5% nerf or something, and it shouldn't be an issue.
They're gonna hit it with a 5% nerf at some point.
That phase 3 nerf will be just HP nerf, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But HP nerf is gonna be enough to like, because whenever we play clean, like we definitely could afford like perfectly clean. We could afford maybe 1 DPS dead the whole time. Perfectly
They'll
clean.
nerf it just on Mythic or on every difficulty.
They already rolled out heroic nerfs, didn't they? Like normal and heroic, I feel like they did.
They did like
But I-
probably
Yeah, but if they do
5.
another round though, like
I wouldn't be
get even
surprised if
better
they did it
ratios
across
for
the board.
heroic sales.
Yeah, they might do it. Yeah, but like they already done so many heroic nerfs, so like
Alright,
if
Gabe,
you
do you do heroic boosting?
Not really right now, no.
I feel like every other week I get asked if I know any leather that can funnel for heroic, so if Harmony
In
asks,
a week or 2 maybe, but not right now.
not with PoE.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this man has priorities, and I respect that.
I
It's
was just curious, yeah, because we don't really have that many leather.
When PoE is out, PoE is my main game. Like if there's anything like big happening in WoW, I would obviously do like all needed of me to do. But you know, I wouldn't like go run keys for fun, go do sales and shit like that. You know, I would do what I need to do and go back on PoE.
Hey, PoE nerds, what does it mean if something says with at least 40 intelligence and radius?
It has a circle around it when you're gonna put it in the socket in your passive tree. So basically, it's a gem that you put in your passive tree, and it's gonna have a circle around it. And if there is like 40 intelligence on the points around it, it's gonna do the effect.
Here, Nueva, I've got one. I'll just show you real quick.
Yeah. It's only useful if your build uses like one specific effect from that. It's not all the builds that use that.
Yeah, like so this one is, you know, when you got 40 ant, you get something extra, but it's just, you see the circle? It's just these blue nodes are each 10 int, so I'm actually like, you know, I have like 60
You've
or
got
70
it
int in
active,
range,
yeah.
so it's easy, yeah. But that's what it's doing. I have another down here, so you just have to like count up, make sure you have 40 int in range.
I'm almost wishing I had done this league. I'm starting to get bored of Outriders.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, but the only thing that I need to figure out is how to actually live bosses playing a low life build. Because I'm a low life build, and on that, like, basically my leech carries over the damage I take, because it, like, staggers the damage. But, like, whenever I'm on bosses, obviously leech does less.
Just click their soul lighting ruby? Oh.
So I need to figure out how I'm supposed to live bosses effectively on a low life build. Since that shit is already new right now.
I don't think I've done a low life build yet, so.
Like the new low life, the old one that you were using, obviously energy shield, so it didn't matter. But right now it's like it staggers the damage, so leech is insane with it, you know. But like on bosses, your leech does a lot less. Maybe I have just too low of leech. I don't know. Because I literally like easy clear tier 15, 14, 15, 16 maps. But like on the bosses, I will kill them pretty quickly, but by like 2-3 times, so I cannot even level up. But like, the rest is a joke. It's really just that part.
I'm surprised their priest is still holding. I'm trying disc for this fight.
I feel like he was disc at one point, but maybe not.
Do they have only one priest?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a Shadowlands.
Yeah, but I mean, as
one
either,
healer.
because double disc is a bit big on that fight, like in terms of timings, so that's why sometimes you see
Yeah,
a
I mean,
weak.
the timings in general in the fight suck. I just... Like, I even hate healing it in, what's it called?
Like, basically, if you have double disc, one disc has really good spiritual timer and one has shitty spiritual timers. So, like, usually people go leeches for more, like, priority healing for their trends and shit like that.
Yeah, it's just more consistent throughput.
Yeah, and you can also play the fucking Guardian Angel shit for, I don't know if they do, but that would be something that would, like, lower your overall throughput, but be really helpful. The 1 minute Guardian Angel and you put on people that you dispel, you know? I don't know if they do, though. But I could see that being something really useful. They probably just go for throughput, though.
I wonder why they hero like halfway through the second phase.
He said they're not planning on heroing there, but anytime someone dies, they hero just to get through the phase so they can see more phase.
What are they losing?
To which I asked, why are people dying?
Why don't
That
they
seems like more
just,
the issue.
if they just want to see the second intermission, why don't they just hero on the first set of skirmishers, because everybody uses CPs there, then they skip the third set of skirmishers, and or they like eliminate basically the skirmishers being up going into the intermission, which they have now, and then they can like progress.
You remember when Kygar sent herself in the wrong direction? I feel like that's what they're doing with their strat. They're like, we have a problem, let's do this. Okay, now we have this new problem, let's do that. And they've just slowly tumbled down this mess of whatever they're trying to do at the moment.
Who is the blurred? Why do they want off? I'm confused.
Are you saying you don't want a hot tub stream?
I want a hot tub. Period. Like that's sentence.
That's too much maintenance.
Don't most hot tubs have like multiple streams inside them, or?
They do.
I think they're called jets, right?
Yeah.
True.
I have an inflatable hot tub.
Hey, that's perfect.
No, it only goes up to 99 degrees. I can't use it. It's too cold. Ideal hot tub
Wait,
temperature.
99 is too cold?
Yeah, 104 is ideal hot tub temperature.
You sound like a man with a lot of hot tub experience, apparently.
I love hot tubs.
I hate hot tubs.
Oh, especially in the winter. Like, nothing's better than, like, sitting outside in the winter while it's snowing in a hot tub.
They're too hot for me. They make me feel lightheaded.
Which is weird because I normally run very hot, but like I sleep hot. I keep AC in like so often throughout the year, but there's something about a hot tub. I like hot tubs and hot showers.
I still don't understand how they like blew up, I think overnight on Twitch. Like, why did that suddenly become a thing?
Hot tub thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it like our Twitch streamers streaming from hot tubs? Is it like?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, what's it called? Poolside streams and shit. So yeah.
It's like
It's like
chatting?
it's pretty much softcore OnlyFans, you know?
Yeah, that's basically it. Except now it's entered it's been around long enough now that it's entered the like parody stage. So now you have guys on Twitch streaming hot tub streams.
I think that happened like a day or two after. Maybe it just moves really fast on Twitch.
Yeah, it started as a meme and then a lot started doing that just to follow it.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I just don't understand like why it suddenly started happening.
People be horny on the internet?
Yeah, but Twitch has been around for years. Why wasn't it, you know, happening then?
One
Maybe
popular
something.
comment streamer did it, and like they realized, oh shit, she didn't get banned, and Twitch actually.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. Or maybe there was like some behind-the-scenes rule change, and like it let them do it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable.
I accidentally hit Control R on my Discord instead of in PoE, so it's refreshed. But yeah, one popular streamer did it, and she didn't get banned, and like it just went out of control. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, that's how usually trends start. Trends are like a bit funky like that, you know?
Got a lot of views.
Yep.
I wish they, just for like curiosity's sake, I wish they had a like dedicated, you know how they have like a WoW channel, like a just chatting channel. They need a hot tub channel so I can see that like, hey, there's 200,000 people watching hot tub streams right now.
Yeah, but the thing with that is actually making that would be like Twitch as a way of saying this is fine.
Well,
but
yeah.
Right now, the only reason like it is quote unquote fine is because it is not against anything in their TOS. So
Dude,
you know,
dude,
they
it's
cannot
not
ban
even that.
people.
Everything is okay with money, you know. So if it's,
No,
if it's bringing in money, enough
Yeah,
money to offset everything else, it's okay.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's bringing money, and they don't have to change their TOS for it. Like it's allowed within their already set TOS, so they're not gonna change it. You know. But
Wasn't
like,
there something back in the day where it was like you couldn't have a tank top on? It was like pretty prudish in that manner.
Yeah, that was way back in the day. Like not
I mean,
recently.
do you all not remember like when they actually added the just chatting channel even? Like that wasn't that long ago.
Do you think that how long until Twitch just actually
Yeah,
officially partners with OnlyFans, where you can Twitch Prime to that? I feel like I'm looking through just chatting, and I'm pretty sure half of this is just like advertisement for people's OnlyFans.
Oh, dude, it's everywhere in social media. Like, you click on anybody's like, look at my links, and you'll be like, oh, cool, they have an Etsy shop, they have a this, they have a that. OnlyFans.
I think the only time I think like if I ever see something it's like see for links below, it's like, oh yeah, you're just not directly linking your OnlyFans like on the page.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it does. Because the girlfriend follows some lady, and I was like, she said she had merch, and I was like, well, she was funny. I'll buy the girlfriend one of her shirts or something stupid like that.
And you bought her a subscription to OnlyFans.
Exactly. I was like,
Yeah, I think also like the only reason they haven't like went further into that, because I'm pretty sure they want to do it. They're done to do it for money, but it's their reputation it will take, and they're probably scared to lose like streamers to YouTube. You know, it's sort of like.
I mean, Tuyu already did go to YouTube. He left Twitch, so.
Yeah, but what I mean is like
very valuable.
I was gonna say, Tuyu did it for the VODs, not the streams.
No, he did it for the money. We all
Like
know.
a lot of the social media that turned into porn got like, I think Twitter is the only social media that survived with porn on it. Like Tumblr got like completely destroyed. Like I don't think I hear anybody talking about Tumblr anymore. It was one of the big things a couple of years ago, and right now it's like exclusively porn. And when they saw like how badly like their reputation dropped and how like, you know, they lost money from that, they tried to ban everything porn wise on it, but it was too late. So it's like, I think Twitch are scared of that, or else they would have already done it.
A person, I wonder how much I'm trying to look up how much that money that person's worth. The guy who started it.
Started what?
OnlyFans. The Timothy Stokely net worth. Let's see.
He must have a lot. He takes like a 30% cut or some shit.
We're estimated at 120 million. It's just like I realize like it's everywhere now, but like you gotta think like that's kudos to the person. Like they cornered a market that like invented a new market.
I mean, they did really invent a new market. OnlyFans is literally like chatterbait, but you have a paywall initially instead of like, you know, tipping.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
they found something people were doing for free on the internet and charged and like found a way to make money off it.
Thank you for
Yeah.
We gotta think about that. What can we make money off of?
I mean, I think it only really blew up at the start of like the pandemic. Like it was around beforehand, but that's when I think that's when I first heard of it. It was around the start of the pandemic.
It was
Yeah, but I wonder,
around
was
for a
that-
long time, but it blew.
I think like it started around 2016, so
Yeah,
I don't know if it was. I don't think it like. I feel like it wasn't
Hmm.
directly related to it because like you had like before then what was I think getting big was like premium Snapchats, but now
Is it a
I feel
public company? Can you like see their growth?
Probably. There's
I
probably
just,
public statistics on their.
Is
like-
OnlyFans a public company? It's not listed. So you
Yeah, I
can-
was gonna say it's private.
It's private.
Google Trends OnlyFans. Let's see.
It's good call, too.
I love
Can we have a
Trends.
shuffle OnlyFans? Not just Val's?
Let's see. Yeah, it definitely took off at the beginning of 2020. Looking at this.
I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, you got a lot of people suddenly cooped up in the house, so.
But it's not only the demand that's skyrocketed, but it's also the offer. Like, a lot of women with like way lower income that they used to have saw that shit and was like, well, I'm gonna try to get into my budget, you know? So like
Well,
having way bigger offer
Yeah.
brought way bigger like demand too. So
The
it's
other,
like,
the other thing is that it's porn where you're in control rather than like the porn lord being
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're getting a gangbang today, lady. Sorry.
yeah, exactly.
I do think I think this might have been around the start of the pandemic, like articles talking about how, yeah, like because so many people had lost jobs, like a ton of women had like basically
Well-
started up accounts like that.
Basically, I'm pretty sure, like, I cannot like confirm that, but I'm pretty sure the OnlyFans owner actually did a marketing campaign with to have a lot of articles, because the articles like started blowing up literally within 1
They
week.
also got like a few big name celebrities in as well that like
Yeah.
helped it take off.
Yeah, but I think like it was like a lot of marketing work by them, you know. Like I know, like
mean-
there's no way there's that many like actual like articles that were written on OnlyFans within 1 week that there was without any like marketing push behind it. That was like, I think I read like 30 different like from like Canada, America, like French Canadian, English Canadian, and shit like that articles on OnlyFans within a few days. Like when it really started popping up, you know. I'm pretty sure it was like a funded marketing.
Well, there was also like
campaign.
a big thing on Twitch a while back too, where like they like had to do like a whole like wasn't there like a string of like bans for essentially like when Twitch had to update their TOS. Was that before or after pandemic? Because they had the whole thing at like I know Growl said like when the just chatting started, that was a huge thing too. But
just chatting.
Yeah, remember you couldn't actually, I forget exactly how it worked, but you had to be appearing to play a game at least or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the other thing was that a lot of the just chatting streams where folks took streaming to the streets or whatever. Like, I remember one time I was looking through and it was like a whole bunch of, I'm just walking through Korea, you know?
Yeah, and that started with like bigger streamers that were going on a trip and like they were like, oh, I'm gonna be off like for the next X amount of time, and people were like, nah, just stream from there, like just show us what you're gonna do, we're like gonna follow, and it just like blew up after.
There used to be, I don't know if this guy still streams, I honestly don't remember his name. There used to be a guy that just streamed him hitchhiking like all over different countries and stuff. That's all he did, he just hitchhiked like constantly.
So
why is that your
as
name,
of 2016 is when Twitch allowed non-game streams.
It's like the period just makes it like really ominous. And the fact that it's in third person.
Well done.
Oh, what?
Why is that your name?
You can ask Pip.
What?
What?
Oh, but I can't ask.
Pip started it and I thought it was funny, so.
Okay.
Plus, who doesn't love talking in the third person?
I don't know.
Strength means everything to the man.
Gabe is really open to that.
Prove that none can match you in the arena.
No, that's weird.
None can mess with me.
I like that you appreciate the period, Illy. That was intentional.
Yeah, I mean, it really adds, because it's not just like an open, like, oh, Grawls is ready. It's Grawls is ready. And it's like, huh?
It's just a statement of fact.
Oh, wait, are you going Benthir?
That is how the conversation got started, yes.
Yo. That's sort of poggers. That is...
Sort of poggers. It's like
I'm
a
just
semi-pog.
finding out the reasoning now, and I'm starting to wonder if you made a mistake.
I mean, the new Benthir Legendary is garbage, and they actually nerfed it already.
They nerfed it for no reason, and it was funny because it was like, like looking at the way it was nerfed, it was like, oh, we're nerfing Furies. I guess we should nerf this one too.
Yeah, like they could have added seconds to the prod version, and it still would have been bad.
I feel like they're gonna have to really, if they want the legendaries for Covenants to be like used ever, they're gonna really have to do some tuning on them, which they probably will. I mean, they already nerfed, so they hopefully will buff some of them or buff that one.
Oh, I guess you weren't here when I was talking about them. The banner one for prod is like insane right now, like brokenly good.
Okay.
And then it sounds like this is just from Max, basically. Like he was doing road testing on PTR.
I saw that.
Like apparently the Benthir and Necro are like both very good.
They're crazy. I was watching while I was testing the Benthir one, and it was like, so either the tooltip is not, because it's not working the way that it says in the tooltip. So either the tooltip is not correct or it's bugged. But the way it's working right now, it's like every combo point you spend reduces the cooldown, even if you're not in the flagellation cooldown, which is absolutely just insane because the cooldown is like 30 seconds or something like that. It's just extremely low.
Yeah, I saw he was getting it down to like a 30-second CD.
Which is like, and then of course like the buff itself also might seem like it's not working because the versatility is only being granted in the first half of the buff, which is weird. But that might be what they intended. But it seems pretty insane. Like,
I mean, it gives a lot of verse. He was going from like 9% to 33%, I think.
Yeah,
verse.
because it's 1% per stack. You can get between like 23 or 22 or 23 to 30 stacks, or a perfect one would be 30, but 28's like a pretty high. So it's like that. You get 28 verse at the very end of that, and that's during Vendetta, of course. So you're going to be just doing insanely high damage. If that's a thing, and again, if it's a 30-second cooldown, then that's just like Rogue is probably just going to be like out of this world if they don't nerf that, of course.
Illy is so excited about Rogue.
I mean, Rogue is
I
nice
like
to
Rogue.
have. Like,
Wouldn't it
Rogue
be
does
nice to have a
insane
Rogue
damage
for
single target, like when they're good.
No, it's funny to me because
kidding.
he's like just a totally different reaction to me. When I switch characters, I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna play the good thing, good Covenant.
Nah,
Keith
Rogue was a
fucking
totally
popping
different
off.
man.
Yeah, when I swapped to Warlock, I wasn't the most happy person, let's say.
Melee is just, man, Melee is like my jam, dude. It's so much fun. Because, like, I feel like I have to do things when I'm doing my damage as opposed to just standing still and hoping my casts don't have to be interrupted. Like, I feel like it's just a completely different feel.
See anything.
Well, that's like the best part because you just have to like hope that you can dodge stuff in time, and dodging stuff is really fun.
You just gotta get good at your camera.
Does T still have the like big square box over his character?
It's a circle now. He had like a circle weak aura.
It might be. I thought at some point he just had like a solid square or something over his character.
Like tonight, I don't get hit by any massacres, and I only used cloak once because it was during the pool, and I really wanted that last in Venom. But like
those massacres,
dodging
some of those
massacres
pulls
is
were
so
fucking
much fun.
Nuts.
I love it. It's just like, and massacre itself, I just like it because you like see the line for like you can like dodge back into ones that are gonna go off later.
Melee massacres are so much harder though than the ranged. I feel like.
Yeah, range you just kind of sit out and glom out.
You gotta be embarrassed when you die to that as a range.
On my Warlock, I was literally standing like away from everybody else, so I almost never had to dodge it because it needed to bait on me to bother me. On my Pumpkin, I can just cast while I'm moving, so I don't give a fuck.
And now we keep getting more melee in the raid, and so like even the easier ones where like you're just kind of doing Kabbalist or something and being pushed to the mirror, like I feel like I constantly just get pushed farther and farther towards the mirror. And it's like, well, I hope this massacre doesn't spawn in a bad place.
I like those because you're always like dodge the code and you gotta like just figure the right second and you just like step out of it.
Yeah,
yeah, you see like 3 melee sidestep at the last second.
Yeah. Are you still running those frost totems, Kelly?
Yeah, freezing pulse.
Yeah, so you're running the first snow gem?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the one I just got.
You won't need that as a necro build, but
I ain't got nothing else for it right now. Yeah, 9.
Did you see the some of the, I don't think this was like today, but it was towards the end of last week. Did you see any of the PTR mining of the Sylvanas room they linked?
No, I didn't.
Or anyone else?
I didn't see any of. I was watching Max on his stream, like flying through. Oh wait, you mean the?
It is
the Arbiter room.
Yes, but there's also more to it. Something that almost appears like you will be in the air at some point during the fight, which I hope is just like some sort of
transitional area.
yeah, transition, and maybe it's
I know
like
that there's
a bugged
platforms.
zone at the moment or something, because nobody wants, I think, to fight in the air.
We had something similar to that in Fish Boss, and that was fun once. That was the first time you could.
That wasn't fun.
It was fun one time. It was like it was
would
actually sorry,
beg to
not fun.
differ.
It was like a neat gimmick. It was like,
All
hey,
right.
Well, they did it once before too on Alakir, right?
Alakir, yeah, that's true.
I
Alakir
really
in
didn't
ancient
like the
history.
fish. I really didn't like the fish boss, honestly.
Nah, I mean, I think it's hard to find somebody that liked that.
Like when you were like, when you were fucking trying to soak and like the fucking z-axis missed you by like 0.5 yards, you know? Like it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too hard in WoW to do that, which is why I think it's probably like some sort of like bugged visual, but it was interesting to even see it.
Yeah, that's why hopefully visually it's going to be really cool. I don't know where the Kel'Thuzad room is, but I hope it's not just in a small room, because
I think it's the room that has the fancy door. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I was thinking that seems like such a small room, but I guess it makes sense, to be honest. So
a small room kind of makes sense since you're like fighting a bunch of ads and then you go into like the phylactery zone or whatever. Like it seems like it could work. Exactly. You go into the penis, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
When's the PTR update with like the new legendaries? Like, will these legendaries be around tomorrow?
They're already out now.
Yeah, they're out now.
I don't see it in my powers.
The paladin ones might not be like up, because like they're. Oh right, no, yeah, I forget. The paladin ones aren't there, but the ones that currently are, they changed the druid ones. Like they added that one. They added the rogue one. They added the shaman one.
Yeah, they like mine the paladin ones, but
that
they're
divine
not in
toll
yet.
one, like if that was around tomorrow, like it as it is now, it's absolutely broken.
Got some meat on your bones, huh?
I was hoping that it would be around, so that show up tomorrow, just cast divine toll and AFK while it just constantly chain healed the raid.
Yeah, as they are now, there's quite a few of the Covenant ones that are like pretty good. So there's going to be some tuning.
And then there's a fucking like Boomkin Convoke one that you need to proc like 3 moons for it to be worth.
PK ones are all bad, so I didn't even know there were good ones. But
yeah,
I guess some people do have some busted ones.
Like the only way it's good at the Boomkin one is if you literally get like 3 moons in it. Like it's not good. You lose your legendary that makes Convoke good, and like I think it makes you like guarantee a moon or some shit, which is not that big.
So the way the Paladin one reads now is you essentially get a Divine Toll, and then it keeps casting Divine Tolls for 30 seconds. There's the Mykonos, the third Soulbind, the last thing of that can also reduce your cooldown of Divine Toll by 20 seconds.
Yeah, that seems so good for certain classes.
So essentially you'd cast Divine Toll and you'd have extra casts that would last 30 seconds. Then 10 seconds after that you can cast Divine Toll again. So essentially you can have Divine Toll going at 10-second intervals indefinitely if it stays where it is now.
I wonder if Mykonos makes Windwalker swap to that Soulbind, because it would take 40 seconds off Weapons Order or whatever it's called. That seems quite good.
That's not good in the way it just desyncs everything. You don't have to enter Weapons
I was
Order.
listening to some monks talk about it actually, and I don't think it's gonna be good because they would have to do really weird shit with their weapons.
Right, the reason why the Weapons of Order is that good is because your legendary gives you A's during Zuenda is a 2-minute cooldown. So like if you always have weapons, Zuen, your legendary proc, you know, together. So if you desync that, it's like you lose a lot of value on the on your actual cooldown. I think it could work if it was like every minute, you know, but a minute 20 would be like, you would just ult for 2 minutes anyways.
think it ends up lining up pretty well for Pratt because it makes the minute CD 40 seconds, which actually lines up better with Avatar when you're in anger management.